This is the Real Talk segment. I feel like I said that about 4 or 5 times. And today's topic is, would you let your girl be a bartender or a dancer? So, somebody in the background, bartender, ready? All right. Now, my lovely panel here, I appreciate y'all for being here, and I want all of you, as usual, to give your name and where you from. And while giving your name and where you from, just answer the question. For the females on the panel, yeah, would you let your man be a bartender or dancer? There y'all go. Name and where you from.
Hi, my name is Bunny, and I'm from Brentwood, Long Island. Thank you. And would I let my man be a bartender or a stripper? So,
Dancer.
Dancer. Sorry.
Everybody, while we recording, just try not to walk right in front. Yeah. Nah, it's cool. No, just stay there. All right.
Would I let my man be a bartender or a dancer? I am money oriented, and my man would be too, because we're gonna be, focused. So, what makes more money? I say a dancer would make more money, so I'd let him be a dancer, and he could practice on me.
Okay.
Yo, what up? My name is Too Cool. I'm from New Rochelle. Make some noise. I know where New Row at. Stop playing. Yeah. Okay, so I wouldn't let my girl be a bartender or a stripper, but if she had to be, I would let her be a stripper out here in New York. You know, everybody love the bartenders. Everybody got them on Instagram. Everybody got them everywhere. They throwing the money on them. I ain't with none of that. Listen, you could dance. Ain't nobody gonna look at you. Just go sit in the corner, and we good. There we go.
Wait. Sorry. Just because I want to clarify. So you will let her be a dancer?
Yeah, I would let her be a dancer, not a bartender out here. Because everybody's on the bartenders right now.
Wait. But you said go sit in the corner. She not sitting in the corner. She better not be sitting in the corner. She got money to make.
I'm with her. If she's making some money, we good. We all right.
I would let my man be I'm Mia Moore. I'm from Queens, New York. I would let my man be a dancer or a bartender. I mean, that's not like a thing, but if he decides to do that, I would. Speaking for myself, I am a dancer in New York, so I agree with Too Cool. He would rather his girl be a dancer than a bartender, because right now the bartenders are AKA dancers too, because they wear the same thing. They're showing their butts, they're dancing, they're twerking. In New York, I wouldn't want. In New York is different, but in the South is a whole different story. In the South, a bartender is a bartender. In New York is a stripper tender or whatever they call it. But yeah,
Instagram models.
Okay. All right, so I always have my handy dandy phone, and I have some questions laid out already. Time. How are we doing on time? Copy. Thank you.
How about you, Dorii?
Everybody want to go with, this 4th season is strong with the how about you. I thought I made that clear 3 seasons that we don't do that. But I guess yes, I'm about the money. So I feel like it depends on the girl. It depends. If I trust her, she could do whatever she wants. She could bartend, dance, do whatever you want. Bring that bag. Let's prefer. Whatever she's cool with, I'm cool with.
that's so nice of you.
All right. So, would you get married to a dancer or a bartender? You let your girl be one, but that's a different ball game. And before y'all start with the how about you, I got the same answer. Yes, I will let my wife do whatever she want to do.
I'll start with. I have to introduce myself again? No. Oh, okay. I just feel like if we get together before, I feel like, marriage is a financial, you have to think about that financial thing. So if our money is not right, then we not getting married. So once you get your money right, then we could get married. But by that time, you should have enough saved or started a business or, you know, got something else that you could stop dancing or bartending. So if my guy was a bartender or dancer, I feel like he would have to work hard and establish himself before we can get married. I wouldn't want to get married as a dancer because, like, I don't want to be dancing with a ring on my finger. Like, that's kind of weird. I've seen that happen before, and I just was like, girl, it's time to pack up your shoes. But I wouldn't do it, so.
I'm going to let you answer this.
Yeah, I agree with mi amor because Dominican has to say it how it comes out. I agree because I think that once you get married, it's like there's a whole other situation. Now you have to take care of grown people things. Like if you are dancing and bartending, that's a good side gig. I think that's good to make side gig money, and you should save up and should make more money on top of like another job. And then when you're married and have kids, I think like to expose that to your children. We're open enough to be like, okay, this is like an open society, but I don't know about having my kids know and then having to be like, oh yeah, mom or dad is gonna go strip. You know?
Go on. Alright, so look, right? Me personally, like, I wouldn't marry a stripper or a bartender. Besides, you know, she's the only one. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know, yeah. But I'm looking for a doctor, teacher. What you do? What you do? What you do? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. If you're not owning your own shit, I can't fuck with you. Simple.
Okay. Well, I wanted to redirect it and be like, okay, well, what if this bartender dancer is her own company? Like, that is exactly what they do. They make their own money and then they manage it, and that's their business. So what if they're the entrepreneur? That's their business.
But see, what about retirement?
Retirement doesn't exist.
These girls just be running with their heads down. I need somebody with goals and, not stripping for 45 years or bartending for 45 years. You know what I'm saying?
Let me check in with my DJ for the night. How would y'all feel if y'all a girl with a bartender or dancer, and is it a different ball game if y'all married and y'all have kids?
To build up what me and Moore said earlier, it low-key kind of depend on what city you're in, cause like the strip club culture in like different cities is really different. Like New York compared to other cities like Chicago, Miami, it make it look like Showtime, HBO late night naughty movies compared to like real pornography type, Like quick story, like I got a lot of friends out in Chicago. I got a group of people out there. And one of the homies in the group, he was dating a stripper, and I mean, she was cool like once in a while, but down the road, we found out she was like fucking like mad dudes. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of made the whole group look funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, like, then again, like I'm not gonna not let somebody be a stripper. It's 2019. Like, chicks or dudes can do whatever they want. That don't mean I'm necessarily gonna be with them. Me personally, but
I like that answer.
Will I date a stripper? No.
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 Bartender?
A bartender, I say okay too. The reason why, ain't nobody putting their hands on her, ain't nobody, What happened?
I don't know what strip club you've been to, but I'm sure sure you ain't go to Starlets, Angels, none of that, because word on the street is that the bartenders are the new dancers. And I don't say that to be like because I'm a dancer. I'm saying that because that's really what it is. The bartenders are showing their, I don't know if I can, they showing their asses.
I mean, it's different
They're
from
bending
showing.
over, twerking. No, hold up, because this is my environment, so I'm gonna go in right now. Because you coming at a dancer. So, the bartenders are showing their bodies, they're twerking, and they're going on dates with rappers, and they're hooking up with this guy and that guy. And I'm saying that because I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've heard it. Like, it's not something that's a rumor. It's a thing. And it's not the dancers that are doing this. It's the bartenders. The bartender that you would date. Now, what you got to say? What's up?
Okay. So, long story short, what I was going to say is, it's different when you're dating a bartender, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want no random guys touching on my girl. Simple. So, I mean, a bartender, I don't feel like, you know, it's crazy where, you know, people throwing money on them. Like she said, I mean, it happens, though. But from my experience, I've seen, you know, it's both. You got some bartenders who don't go home with nobody, who make their money and go home to their spouse. So then you got these young females who just think about the bag quick and going to chase somebody and ride off and going to make money. So you get both of it, you know what I mean? You get people who's actually dedicated to bartending, and then you get the girls who's dedicated to bartending and running out after the bar. So
all right, there's a lot going on. All right, so you said I would rather my girl not get touched and go home. Like she said, these bartenders are doing exactly what the dancers are doing. Like
that's now though. Because I was in Club Rivieras. I'm a DJ. I go back from the 80s, 90s in the club.
Talking about now.
Like listen, it don't matter. That's now. I'm not thinking about it's overall. I'm thinking about the overall love. Some that's dedicated, and there's some that's actually.
That's why she started with. You ain't been to this one, and you ain't been to that one.
I've been to it.
May, when's the last time you been to the club?
Last month.
What club you been to? What club you been to? Last month. What club was it?
Okay, that was Rivieras. Long story short, right. It's a club where people work and go home.
All right.
Some do, some don't.
Maybe the 1%. We always got 1%, okay? There's always 1%.
Facts.
But hold on.
Thank you. Thank you. You ain't gonna believe me.
Like I said,
but I know the truth. I know that I have friends who work in the club as bartenders and bottle girls, and they go back home.
I got you. Wait, it's a lot going on. Like I said, no. All right, this is it. This is the end of it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna let my panel say what they gotta say. When y'all say what y'all gotta say, I need y'all to give y'all Instagram. All right.
We're gonna take this offline.
I said, shout out to all the strip clubs in New York. Shout out to all the strip clubs I've been to with Meezy. It's lit. Shout out to all the places I've been with too cool. Bartenders, dancers, like Mia Moore said, it's usually the same lane these days. And that's a question I have for you, and you can answer that with your ending. My question is, like, how do you feel that the bartenders, I didn't think I was going to go into that question, but being that the bartenders are getting, like, a lot of light in the city, and like I said, as far as everything Maine said regarding that, and just the whole topic in general, I need you to just end it, close it, Instagram name.
I feel like get your money. If they getting their money, get it. But my whole thing is, it's a line of...
Please quiet down back there. Sorry, thank you.
Get your money. That's goal number one. But my thing is the line of respect. The club doesn't... they don't have like rules set in place to where bartenders, you should not be dancing. You should be serving drinks. You look good. A guy's gonna come to your bar and tip you regardless. You do not have to dance. You do not have to touch the stage. I feel like they should be clothed like these bartenders. Like, they don't have to show their butts. They don't have to do all of that. It's just, a certain way that the thing should be handled. But anyway, I'm Mia Moore from Queens. You can follow me, Mia Moore Badass, 2 D's, BADDASS, Mia Moore Badass. Hi.
Ladies first.
Okay, so I was thinking that although stripping is interesting because dancing and bartending is like the bartenders kind of get away with a little bit more. If they're in a relationship, they're like, I'm just bartending, that's part of it. at least with stripping, you know what's going on, and you just like, this is my job, and this is what I do. I feel like they're more business oriented, and maybe bartending is a little bit like, oh yeah, I'll do a little bit more for you for a little bit more money. No, stripping is like, give me my money. This is what I do. You know why you're here. So I that's just wanted to point that out. Bartenders may be a little bit more sneaky. Strippers may be a little bit more upfront. So I want to say that. My Instagram is BUNNYBISONO, Bunny Basono.
Yeah. My niggas. Ah! Yo, alright. So look, right? I'm gonna end this off like this. My man, I had to tell you, I ain't gonna front this off topic. You say you have friends that go home after the club, my brother DJ Main, my nigga. They lied to you, my brother. These ladies is getting wavy and they going home with the wavy guys. Y'all can clap. Y'all don't gotta lie.
Y'all can clap.
I know. Fam, come on, fam.
Some is true, some is not. I'm not gonna sit there and believe it, Lance. Again,
They
we're not
get
gonna get
wavy
into
and
that.
go home with the wavy guys. Now I'm gonna answer this question now. I said that I would like my girl to be a dancer because the bartenders is getting more attention. Now if a guy goes in the club and throws 5 bands on my shorty and I couldn't even bring her to Roof Chris to get a sandwich and he threw 5 bands on her, you do the math on that, all right? She's going to choose. And that's my answer to that. So
Copy.
You're going to lose.
Copy.
Much love. Follow me at 2cool. It's only 1 2cool on Instagram. The number 2 COOL. Dorii, love, baby. You already know.
Wait, yo. Shout out to Sons Bar and Grill. Shout out to Ben, yo. He's always living with the ad-libs. Always. All right, so thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Maine. Thank you, Lide.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Would you let your girl be a bartender or dancer? That's up to you. I would. They would. Kinda sometimes, maybe if they're not married. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.